Hey, good morning, folks. It is day 2 of my Maryland excursion. Today's the 28th of January. I just left the shelter. It's probably 8 o'clock, something like that. I slept pretty well. No issues really. It was cold last night. I think it got down into it was 20. I'd say 28. It wasn't too cold then. But at any rate, today, man, we're going to trudge as far as we can. I'm thinking that the close campsite for me today, depending on how I feel, will be the Pogo campsite beyond Black Rock. And if I really feel froggy and I'm feeling good when I get there and it's early, I'm going to continue on to Wolfsville Shelter. So that's what today is looking like and shaping up for me. Feel pretty good after a long day yesterday, you know. 15 miles, over 15. So pretty good. Well, that's about it for this morning, and I'll be breaking you out along the way as we go. All right. Hope you had a great night. Bye-bye. Hey, everybody. Well, here we are at the trailhead at Reno Monument Road. Just kind of pan you around a little bit. But this is a Civil War historical site up here. There was a battle up here during the Civil War. But at any rate, I just wanted to give you a little pan around and show you here. Here's where we're going. Right across the street past this stop sign. And then we came out of the trees right over here. Right over there. We came out of the trees. Yep, as Hawk says, that's harder than it looks. Okay, well, at any rate, I just wanted to give you a little bit of trail time there and show you kind of what this looks like. All right, I am going to be off right now, and we're going to head on toward Washington's Monument. Hey, everybody, welcome back. So, we're coming up to the Dahlgren hiker campsite, which is about 0.8 of a mile or so from the Reno Monument road crossing that we were just at. So the trail between there and here is really super easy, and it's almost park-like, I'll be honest with you. But up here at the Dahlgren campsite, they've got, during the season, they've got showers, water, they got a privy up here for the off times. But I'll give you a little quick look at what the Dahlgren campsite looks like. They got a bear pole, and then you can see they got tent pads and picnic tables and so on. At any rate, that is the Dahlgren campsite. So we're going to head back out here to the trail, and then we're going to continue on up the trail here to towards Washington's Monument. We're going to cross alternate Route 40, they call it, right up the top of the hill. If for some reason you needed a resupply or something, I'll tell you that you could go left on Route 40 up here and go into Boonesboro. Boonesboro's got a Weiss's grocery store, numerous small shops and restaurants, pizza place, so on and so on. But yeah, man. All right, man. Here, hey, this is pretty cool. Look at that. There's a little trail. There's a little bit of trail work for you. Big tree. And then the other side over here is the AT sign. Woo! That's cool. All right. Well, we're going to head on up here to the trailhead by alternate Route 40. And then we're going to keep on going, basically, up onto the top of that mountain. All right. Well, I'll break you back out when we get something interesting. All right. Have a great day. All right, everybody. We just crossed Route 40. That's the view off to the east. Not a bad one. Out to the big valley. As we pan sort of back to the south, there's the big hill that we came over yesterday, and those big communication towers on them. I don't know if you can see them, but at any rate, we came over there yesterday, and this is the way we came from, right there. All right, back there's the little gap, and we're going this way. All right, everybody. Hey, here we are. We just got up on the top of the mountain after climbing out of that little gap at Route 40 there. That's a pretty good climb. It's not horrible by any stretch, don't get me wrong, but yeah, it's a pretty good climb. So I would no, nothing to worry about there. Well, thought I would just show you a little bit of trail and tell you about two little hacks, if you will, that I did to just help me out. So I hike with Lecky trekking poles, and the top section of those poles for sure is aluminum. And you know, aluminum is a conductor of cold, right? If you got your hands on the pole itself, on the aluminum piece, your hands will get cold. Oops, look out there. And so what I did was, below the cork grip, I did a tennis racket wrap grip. So now if my hands, when I'm using my poles, if I kind of use them in a couple ways, I kind of put the poles on my hands different ways, depending on what I'm climbing. Any rate, that wrap keeps my hands off of that aluminum pole. So that's something that you can look at if you use Lecky or aluminum poles. Wrap the top of it so your hand doesn't get on that aluminum pole when it's cold out. The other thing, and this is for guys, sorry gals, but I bought a 2-quart wide mouth Nalgene bladder, and when you got to get up in the middle of the night and go, man, that thing's worth every ounce. And it doesn't weigh much. It might maybe weighs 3 ounces. I'll have to weigh it. I probably did at some point, but I don't remember. But at any rate, that wide mouth bottle will come in real handy, especially if it's pouring rain or something like that. And let me tell you, if you're staying hydrated and you're an old guy like me, that bladder will come in real handy in the middle of the night, so you don't have to get up moving. I think the other thing is that the other thing I pared down out of my equipment is I'm not bringing any camp shoes. I'm going to use the patented Scoutmaster method, which is, if your shoes are wet, I'm going to slide plastic bags over my night socks, if you will, and that's how I'll put my wet shoes on and keep my night socks dry. So, just another tiny bit of weight. The other thing I'm doing is I'm considering not bringing my camera and just using my phone. So I'm going to think about that a little bit more. But right now, that's kind of what I'm thinking. You know, my phone does good enough, and I think I can slide all the pictures off of it onto SD cards and send them home from time to time. And that way, the little movies that I render and all the photos that I take and videos that I take, I'll have those and for later, as I slide them home and empty my phone. But this is the top of the mountain. We're heading up here to Washington's Monument, and I'll break you back out when we get up here to the park. I gotta drink a bunch of water between now and then so I can refill. They got a frost-free spigot up here, and so there's water there pretty much year-round. So I'm gonna guzzle some water and stay hydrated as I keep marching. All right, folks. Hope you're having a great day. I'll pull you out later when we got something to look at. Bye-bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome back. Here we are. We're getting up here to the top of Washington's Monument State Park. As you can see, the white blaze is right ahead of us. That's where we'll be heading. I just thought I'd pan around. That's the access road, and that's where we just came from. All right, and we were just up on the top of that mountain there in the distance. And then, of course, the mountains that I don't know if you can see them or not, but far in the distance there, we just came across those yesterday. This is like the park headquarters kind of thing, administrative building. Not too many folks up here. You can pay to park your vehicle here if you want a section. I think it's $5 or something like that. But there's a frost-free spigot up here, which is where I'm going. And I'm going to drink some water, eat a snack, and then I'm going to head on up to the Washington Monument, and we'll climb up if it's open. Sometimes it's not open if it's icy. Should be open, I'm thinking. But yep, this is the park, and the park rangers normally hang out up here by these buildings, and then they have a park headquarters at the bottom of the hill as well. All right, there's some visitor center. There's privies on here. They're down over the hill to my left. There's the Appalachian Trail north. That's where we're headed. And this is the access to the monument, as well as where the water spigot is, which is right here on the right. All right. Well, let's make sure she's running. Oh, look at that. Oh, there we go. All right, she's running full steam ahead. All right, folks. We're going to go up here and park ourselves inside this little pavilion, and we're going to have a little break and some more. Catch you in a few minutes at the top of the hill. Alrighty, we're back. Coming up here, coming up to the top of the monument. Alright, got to hold on to your hat up here. Alright, there we go. Woo! Pretty good view. Pretty good view. Wow. That's awesome. Woo. Yeah. Right out across there. Right out across those mountains and up over that big one back there. And that's looking to the east. That's looking toward Frederick, Washington, D.C. Down in that area. Alright. We just came over top of that one, down to the park entrance, and then we came over that yesterday. All right, folks, one more good shot at this view, and we'll head on down and get the pack on and head it up north. It's supposed to get cold tonight, so we'll see. All right, we'll catch you later down the trail. Hey everybody, welcome back. We've left Washington's Monument, and we are about halfway between Washington's Monument and where Route 70 crosses the Appalachian Trail, and we'll go over it on the walkway. But yeah, we're making pretty good time, feeling pretty good. I'm keeping an eye on maybe a hot spot, not sure. If I feel like it's a hot spot when I get up here, I'm gonna find a place out of the wind in a little while, and I'm gonna get some lunch, and I'll probably dig out my tape and throw some tape on it, just because, you know, don't want any blisters. But we'll see. It's not really. It was kind of there, and then it was gone. So I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, but we'll keep an eye on it, man. Hope you're having a great day. I know I am. It's a great day on the trail. I'm hoping, like I said earlier, to put in about 15 today if I can. And we'll see. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure I'm going to be able to do that yet. But whether I finish the section from Maryland, or the whole section of Maryland, you know, tomorrow, or whether I finish it on Friday, it doesn't really matter. But at any rate, as long as I'm feeling good, I'm going to keep pressing. And hey, my equipment's doing great. Kind of as I had said earlier, man, these Z-Packs, as our call, I mean, these are these are really made for loads under 30 pounds. And I'm probably at the 30-pound mark now with the food I've eaten and that kind of thing. But, and it's doing fine. But like I said, you really need to think about it if you're going to use a Z-Pax pack in the wintertime. So, still think I'm gonna take this one, but at any rate, we'll see as we get going. And like I said, if I feel like it's putting kind of undue pressure, woohoo! Look out, man! Undue pressure on my spine or shoulders or something, or it keeps slipping down. The other reason it might keep slipping down is because I got old man butt syndrome. When you get old, your butt goes away, and your butt kind of helps hold up your back. So man, if you got old man butt syndrome, think about it. But at any rate, we're trucking along through the believe it or not, man, they've got wild azaleas up in here, and of course mountain laurel. That's what this stuff is. It's all laurel. It's not rhododendron. We do have a little of that around, but this is all laurel. But at any rate, I'm going to be coming out to Boonesboro Mountain Road. We'll cross there, and there's about a mile section that kind of loops around, and then you'll cross back over Boonesboro Mountain Road, and then you'll cross Route 70, where we'll start a big uphill climb. All right. Hope you're having a great day. See you on the trail a little later. Hey, everybody. All right, we popped out of the woods, crossed Boonesboro Mountain Road again. Now we're headed down these steps, which will take us across Route 70, the Route 70 Appalachian Trail Bridge here. And I think you can hear the traffic probably. Yeah, this is a main road, this Route 70. This is a big one. So thank goodness there's a bridge. I'm not sure how you make it across this thing. But here we go. Back out into the matrix, as ER would say. There it is. Well, I tried to get a truck to blow the horn at us. That was for Hulk, because old Hulk liked to do that. It's definitely cooler. You can see your breath. Its temperature's supposed to drop a little bit. All right. Boy, I'll tell you what. That's about enough of that daggone traffic. I used to commute to work. I lived near a large city one time, and I used to commute to work, and boy, oh boy, that was miserable. Would it not be for books on CD, I'd have never made it. Hey, there we go. That right there will take you up to the parking lot, which is about 1/10 of a mile, and that's a great trailhead parking lot. All right, so this is the Appalachian Trail North. This is where we're headed. There's a shelter up here. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but at any rate, I always try to refrain from camping anywhere near this shelter. It's got kind of a bad rep. In the summer or the warmer months especially, it becomes a party place for kids, especially on the weekends. There's also been a couple of incidents up here that were worse than just loud kids. So, at any rate, my plan is to go on past this shelter, get up on top of the mountain. That's a pretty good hump up there. Get up on top of the mountain, find me a sunny spot, have some lunch, and then try to stretch it on out. We'll go out, we'll see Annapolis Rock overview. Should be a good view from there. And then we'll hit Black Rock, and then we'll come up to the Pogo campsites. So that's the plan. And stick around, we'll see what happens. Take care, you guys. Have a great day. All right, man. We made it down here to Annapolis Rock. Gonna just jump up out in here and see what we got for view today. Woo! Man, that's a good one. That is a good one. Sorry about the shaky camera. Just trying to navigate the rocks. It's a beautiful day. Man, it's a good one. Look at that. Man. Alright, right here on the edge. Woohoo! Look out. Alright. What a gorgeous view. You can see Greenbrier Lake out there. That's Greenbrier Lake right there. Recreation area. And that's kind of zoomed in a little bit out that way. Man, what a great view. It's a beautiful day. Man. Alright, people. Well, folks, I'm going to turn it around and get up the trail, get my rucksack on, and move out to Black Rock. Alright. We will see you at Black Rock. Alright, everybody. Made it here to Black Rock Cliffs. And we're going to walk out here and get a look at the view today. It's close to the same view from Annapolis Rock because this is only about a mile down the ridge, maybe 1.1, something like that. But it's still a beautiful view. It just is a gorgeous view. So we're going to run out here and have a little look-see. All right, coming up to the rocks now. I think this is the better. I think this is the better view out here. No, we're gonna go back here. Sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that. All right. Yeah, here we go. We're heading out to the rocks. You can kind of see a little bit of the view there. We're gonna go out here and climb up. Oh man, here we go. All right, man, look at that. All right, hold on. We're gonna go up over a pretty big rock here. Oh. Woo! That was very close to being hike ending. Here we are, man, out here at Black Rock. Woo! What a view today, huh? Man, man, oh man, that is amazing. That is amazing. That's looking south up the ridge where we just came from. And man, look at that view. Whoo, man. That is a good one. I mean, a good one. I'd be remiss if I didn't say hi to Cheryl. Cheryl lives right down in here somewhere. And she's a friend of ours. And she's always saying, say hi when you're up there on Black Rock. So there you go, Cheryl. There's your shout out. All right, man, look at that view. Holy moly. There's some good cliffs and rocks here. You got to be careful up here. On the way trying to get up to where I'm at now, I just took a good spill. I might leave that in. You'll see it if I do. But at any rate, there you go. Got a little ski resort action out there in the distance. I don't know if you guys can see that. But, yep, I think it's out past Clear Spring. All right, folks, well, we are going to head on back, and we're headed that way. And let's hope I don't fall, you know, getting out of here. All right. You guys take care. See you later. Hey, everybody. Hey, welcome back. So this is the, I believe it's the Pogo Campground. And this is where the Thurston Griggs Trail breaks off of the Appalachian Trail. And these are kind of unimproved campsites, but you got little places all up through the mountain up here to camp. Yep, Pogo camp, and it's really up on that little bench, that little shelf up there is where all the campsites are. And there's little sites kind of all over this area. What we're going to do is we're going to walk down here. Just down here is a good spring, and it's normally always flowing. I just passed up that water back there. I'm hoping this spring is flowing right here, and if not, it's right down the hill here. So yeah, this thing is flowing. It's looking good. So I think I'll get some water here, and then that's where we're headed. We're going to head to the Ensign Cowall Shelter. So I'm going to drop my pack and kind of get moving. There's a sign for the Thurston Griggs Trail. It heads down that direction, and it's about a mile walk down to a trailhead. All right, that's where we're headed. Chat at you in a little bit. Hey everyone, we're made it down the ridge line. We're about 0.5 from the Ensign Cowall Shelter. It was a pretty good walk down that ridge line. A couple of nice little ups, but this downhill is pretty wild. I won't kid you. And somebody did a phenomenal job putting steps in down here. But I'll wrap up when I get down here to the road, because I took a pretty good fall today. Took some meat off my shin, and not just a sort of a normal little shin scrape, pretty deep one. And then I took some meat off my elbow. And about 2 hours later, as I've gone here, my back has started to kind of hurt. So I was going to just muscle through it, because what the heck, you know, it's probably just a little strain. But you know what? Why? I'm pre-hike right now. You know, actually I'm on my hike right now. And if I could take a Nero and get a sleep overnight and then come back out tomorrow morning and finish, that's what I'm going to do. But I will wrap up. Hey buddy, what are you doing? I got a little hiking buddy up here. Let's come up the trail to see us. Check that out. Hey little buddy, how you doing? You're on YouTube. All right, pal. Yeah, I'm going down this way too. All right. Oops. Oh, I know. It's very... All right, I'm back with you. I had to take a little time out. That little beagle fellow was super excited. He jumped on me and kind of knocked me over. I was in a kind of a precarious spot anyway. But hey, check these steps out, huh? Man, pretty cool. This is a pretty good climb if you're going southbound out of there. But at any rate, back to this fall. And so I'm going to Nero at home this evening, and I'm going to come back out tomorrow if my back is feeling good, and then finish this thing up, because from the Ensign Cowall Shelter to the Mason-Dixon lines, I think like exactly 10 miles, like right at 10 miles. So we'll knock that out tomorrow. All right, when I get down here to the bottom, I will kind of do a little wrap up of the day. Thanks for coming along, everybody. Hope everybody's doing great. See you in a little bit. Hey everybody. Well, I've made it down here to the road. The shelter's 0.2 that way. Matter of fact, I think you can just about see it through the woods. But at any rate, my wife is going to pick me up here up the road at the parking lot, little parking area shortly. But at any rate, I am going to go home and scrape off the blood from my shins and elbow. This will give you a kind of an idea what I'm dealing with here. Let's see, can you see that? There you go. That's it right there. So I have about the same thing on my elbow. And like I said, my back has kind of started to hurt. So I'm going to do the smart thing here, and I'm going to Nero at home fix this, and then I'm going to come back out here hopefully tomorrow morning and go the last 10 miles to Penmar and the Mason-Dixon line. So I'm looking forward to it. So at any rate, I'm going to do a mileage end of day when I get up here to the parking lot. All right, I'm going to have to look some things up, and then I'll close the shop with you, and then I'll wait on my own personal trail angel to come pick me up. All right, folks, had a great day other than going ass over teacup. I think what really happened is when I started rolling down through the rocks, I tried to stop myself, and I think I jarred something. But I think I'll be fine tonight after a hot shower and some ibuprofen and that kind of thing. All right, I'll chat with you in a few minutes. Hey, got a little road noise there, but hey, back with you here to do an end-of-day recap. So this morning, we started out at Rocky Run Shelter at 10:41.5, and this evening here we have pulled up 2 tents short of Ensign Cowall Shelter. So we have gone 15.5 miles today. So other than taking a good tumble, it was a beautiful day. My feet are sore, but I don't have any major problems with them. So I'm very happy with that. So tomorrow morning, Lord willing and the creek don't rise, I'm going to be back here by 8 o'clock, and I'm going to finish this hike up by walking from Ensign Cowall here up to Penmar, which is where the Mason-Dixon line is. So, any rate, man, it was a great day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And oops, sorry about the road noise. But any rate, I'm going to head out here for the day. My wife will be here shortly to pick me up. But again, great day. I hope you had a great day. Take care now. We'll see you tomorrow.